Recent scientific reports show that 1/3 of the population would be affected by a brain disease. This is scary. But what is even more scary is that currently doctors don't have the needed tools to make an accurate diagnosis, prognosis, and better treatment for patients with brain diseases. And on top of everything, it costs a lot of money. However, we live in exciting times, in times of technological development, times of MRI. You can think of an MRI scanner as an old-fashioned black and white camera, analog camera, that produces low-resolution images, black and white images of the brain. You can see what's happening, you can get the general idea, but you cannot go to very fine details. What we do in Mint Labs is we gather all these low-resolution black and white images of the brain, and then using our image processing algorithms, we generate complex and detailed three-dimensional maps of the brain. You can think of it as Google Maps for the brain. This way, a neurosurgeon, for example, can explore the data, find the optimal way to remove a tumor without causing too much damage of the surrounding tissue. And we give these tools to the doctors in the most intuitive way by using 3D motion capture devices such as sleep motion, so they can interact with the data in the same way as we interact with three-dimensional objects every day. How everything works? Well, once the data is acquired, it's sent to our servers in an anonymized, HIPAA-compliant way, where we also do storage. On our servers, all the image processing algorithms take place, and once the data is analyzed, then they are sent securely to the hands of the doctors in a form of quantitative measures or also visualization of the data, as you saw in the previous video. Our business model is a twofold. On one side, we have imaging as a service, where we offer storage and processing, and we have different packages, different options. So as an attraction point, we offer free credits for our first-time users, so they can store and process certain amount of images for a certain amount of time. This way, they can get used to the platform and they can see how beneficial it is to use this platform in their everyday clinical practice. Then, depending on the complexity of the processing, we have different packages. But also, the other fold of the business plan is licensing. So we make our technology compatible with the big players in the field, for basically vendors for hardware equipment, for pre-surgical planning, and to them we can license them for an annual fee. At the moment, we are approaching the MRI research market, but as the time goes, we will approach all the other pillars of the brain imaging market, which by itself is a huge global market of $7 billion. What distinguishes us, looking at the competitive landscape, is we have a platform with high precision and very user-friendly. You see some big names here, but don't be afraid. They are mainly vendors of hardware equipment, and we can think of them more as collaborators to whom we can potentially license our technology rather than competitors. Behind Mint Labs, we have a team of experts in brain imaging, in business, and software engineering. Both of the co-founders, me and Paolo, we both have PhD that we finished in Netherlands in brain imaging, and we've been working together on this problem for over 8 years. Paolo is an excellent software architect, and he was recently elected by MIT as the best young entrepreneur and innovator in Spain. I have a long track record in science, and I have gotten a lot of fellowships, and recently I was awarded a prestigious Marie Curie Fellowship by European Commission, and I also spent some time working in Harvard. We also have a CFO and director of sales and a growing team of developers. This is the core team of Mint Labs, but we are around 10 people, and we are rapidly growing. At the moment, we are hiring 2 more developers. What really matters is that we have the clinical support, but not only from hospitals and centers in Spain, but also from the top institutions in the world in this area, such as MIT, Harvard, Mass General, who claim that our tools help them improve everyday clinical practice and help them make better diagnosis and prognosis for the patients with neurodegenerative diseases. We've already completed a lot of milestones. We started our company in March 2013, and since then we already secured $280,000 pre-seed funding, and we launched the beta version of the platform with which we attracted already the first clients. Recently, we opened an office here in the States, and last year we generated a revenue of $15,000 with 16 clients and over 1,000 brain images stored and processed. However, we have still very important milestones to follow. We intend to launch the standalone version of the platform now in April, and to close a big deal with Walmart, and also to finish these 2 patents that we have pending, so to finish the filing of the patents. By the end of the summer, we are going to finish a deal with Beth Israel on early diagnosis for Parkinson, and also file another patent. And by February 2016, looking at our financial projections, we expect revenue of nearly $700,000 with 50 clients and over 5,000 brain images stored and processed. To achieve this, we are seeking for $700,000, mainly to increase our team and to put our IP in order. And we also we believe that we can match this money also by public funds and grants in Europe, but also in NIH here. And I just want to finish with one fact, that if we don't save 1/3 of the population, but just imagine that we save 1% of this affected population, that expressed in numbers is 1.3 million of lives just here in the States. So help us achieve that. Thank you.